Hey y'all, it's me, Amber Valentine, and welcome to the 11th episode of
Valentine's Day, day of love. Celebrate love with those who make us dream of sweet kiss.
Hey y'all, it's me, Amber Valentine, and welcome to the 11th episode of the Valentine vlog. I do apologize that this video is late. Life has been lifing. As you can tell, I just woke up. We are making some tea, some hot tea, and we're gonna spill some tea, and we're going to sip on some tea and do a little questionnaire to catch up on late videos, because as you can tell, we're not very good at this. Life is just happening. We ended a class and started a class all within a day. Work, I live at work, and other YouTube videos. It's just a lot, and yeah. We're also working on prepping for a pageant, planning for a vacation in June. Life is lifing, especially with all the crazy going on in the world. We're just kind of trying to keep a low profile, better be safe and sorry. So yeah, we're gonna finish up this tea real quick, and then we're gonna go chill in the living room, and we're going to go through and just answer a bunch of questions, and catch up on those, because we have not been doing those, being we've been going more the vlog route. Which is also why we're going to be in the living room and not in our little, what we call our studio, even though it's not. But while the tea is boiling, we did reorganize and clean up the drag room. So she looks completely different now. So we were able to kind of, because our goal for the drag room was to split it up. So that way her stuff, Sajay's stuff, is on one side, my stuff's on the other side, and we could just kind of have our own spaces, especially because it's a together space quite more often than not. So we like to have, when we clean up and stuff, we like to have everything in our spots. So our makeup desks are the same, other than we slid mine over to be able to slide my racks down. Now, this shelf in the corner did have all her wigs on it. All these shelves were all her wigs, and then all my clothes were in it, as well as this was full of all of my clothes as well. Here's my wig. So she has a different scenario for her wigs, which we will take a look at here in a second. So I am using this now, and I actually have a cardboard box in my car, to be able to make shelves for these, to be able to put my shoes on. And then this, as of right now, is just a little, all my hangers in my wigs area. This is pretty much just gonna be where my wigs go. And then we have this little drawer thing in here that fit in here to be able to put extra stuff. The bottom two drawers are all my old drag outfits that I really don't wear anymore and really have no use for. And then the top shelf, or the top drawer, is kind of my drawer for all my stuff that I need to reach and grab real quick. Yeah, so, and then it gets into all my outfits, and I mean, that's really all that's mine. Oop, my little sash on the wall. And then for her, she still has her little makeup drawers right here. Oh, I thought my bag was on her desk for a second. She moved over, so over here was her accessories, and she moved her fabric drawer, her drawer of fabrics over here. And then we moved the accessories next to it, and then these shelves had my shoes on them. So we traded, and she is now putting her wigs on it. And then we put the sewing machine dead center where the accessories was, because we need more room to be able to sew now that we're both going to be getting more into it. And this space in this floor works great, to be able to fabric cutting and all that. Pinning as well to be able to lay it flat. And then I had this marvelous idea a while back to hang some of her wigs that are on heads up, so that way they can be like displayed and not like thrown into a pile like we do sometimes. So she is going to actually wrap, as she gets more wigs, she's going to wrap them all the way around, because it was a fabulous idea. Over here became her accessory area, but we have like a little nook area, which is kind of like our guest space in a sense. So like if Gina's over here while we're painting and she's not, she can sit in the chair and chit chat with us. If Sajay has a filming for the preferred few and said guest brings somebody with them, like a significant other or a friend, ooh, it gives them that space to be able to sit and chill with us. So that way they ain't gotta be all by them lonesome. So we're gonna make our tea. I drink a Lipton tea. It's very, I don't know, I'm very old fashioned. It's the Lipton black tea. It's been, my family's drank it for God knows how long. So I've also been drinking it for God knows how long. I'm only gonna do a half cup of tea today because I'm not really, sometimes I'll be in the mood for tea and then I'll make a huge cup of tea, like when I tell you like a soup bowl of hot tea. I'll only drink like half of it, and the rest will sit there and get cold, and then I can't finish it later because it's cold and I don't want to rewarm it up. So I'm only gonna do a half cup of tea today, this morning. I've only been up for like an hour, so yeah. So I'm gonna go get ready up on the couch and get all set up, and we'll be right back to go through some questions. We'll see you soon. And we are back, and here we are looking a mess. Here on this fine morning, late morning, of course, because it's my off day. So actually, it's early afternoon now. But we are here with our tea. And our happy tea. So for this 11th episode, we are going to do a tea and question and answer. We have selected 11 questions from the platform where you can go and ask questions if you would like. They're stacked up because honestly I went a different route on the channel with the vlog, which the reason why we're doing this is because we have had nothing happen. Nothing has really happened a whole lot. There was a few things that we had went to. Latrice Royale was at Al's. We went and watched her perform, but of course we were tipping and enjoying the show, so we really didn't get a whole lot of video or, you know, video of conversation about going. So we weren't able to turn it into one. I had went to the Carrot Toss and Apollo Balls, which I got some videos and stuff, but it wasn't enough to turn into a video, nor did I get any illustrated, any like conversation about it. So it was really hard to be able to turn those into videos, and nothing else has happened since then. February was very dry, and so far March has been also. So yeah, we're gonna do 11 questions for the 11th episode of the Valentine vlog, and we're gonna answer these questions that people asked months ago, and start knocking some of these questions out. I feel like every couple episodes we're gonna do this to be able to allow that people interaction still, and you never know, there may be something that you're curious about and I might just answer it, because why not? We're gonna spill the tea, mama. So let's get into this biz of questions and answers and tea. So the first question that we got is, do you have to get along on a first date? What do you do if it's not like that? So I'm assuming that's, what do you do if, you know, the interaction was not great, and you didn't get along? So I would say yes, you kind of have to get along on the first date, to be able to want to schedule a second date. that's just a me thing. Like, if we don't get along and there's an ick or anything like that, I'm not gonna want to schedule a second date. Now, you may be delusional and think it went fabulous and great and want a second date, but I'll be real quick to tell someone no. And if it did not, I mean, what do you do if it does not go that way? I mean, you just move on to the next. It's like speed dating. The first date's always like speed dating. Like, either it's good or it's not, and then you move on. That's why it's a first date. And that's the tea. So the second question is, if you could choose, who would you spend the day with tomorrow? Honestly, I did not really think much about this question. But honestly, if I could spend the day tomorrow with anybody, it'd probably be my best friend Matthew, because honestly, I have not seen him in a while. And we got some things we gotta talk about and discuss and get out. So Matthew is my like straight best friend who in like the whole world. I met him 3 years ago now. And him and I are like each other's like therapy friends, which is fabulous because like we can both build up so much. And then the moment we're together, we're able to just get it all out. I was supposed to actually meet up with him this coming Sunday, but I had to work because I work Sundays. So we're gonna plan a day and a time and a place to meet so we can just day drink and watch movies. And because that's what we do. I go over, we drink, we eat food, we watch a bunch of movies. We take turns actually showing each other movies that the other one hasn't seen before. So like I've showed him a lot of, he is a huge queer ally and trans ally. And he, so I've showed him like Paris is Burning. I've showed him the Bridegroom documentary. I've showed him, I want to show him Pose. Like I want to show him that series so bad, but we're on movies right now. We're not on series. So I gotta get him on the hook of series to be able to get to Pose, because I think he'll really like it. But yeah, he showed me a lot of older movies, because you know Mashu's in his 40s. Mashu is you know how I like my men, straight and older apparently. Goop, gag, gobble. So yeah, that is who, if I could pick anyone to hang out with tomorrow, it would be him for the day. So that is the tea. The third question is, if you could, would you restart your life again? And the answer is simple, no. I love my life. Have I went through a lot of struggles and challenges in my life? Hell yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be 29 this year, and I'm gonna be hitting 5 years of divorce before I turn 29. Let's just like, you know, keep that in mind, because life was lifing. But they are all lessons learned. They are things that I genuinely think were a part of my life, and they have taught me and helped me grow in myself and learn a lot about myself. As well as the world, and you know how people in the world can be, and how to like navigate all that. So no, I would not, especially right now. You know, living so far away from the lifestyle that I was raised with, which was very, you know, bigoted and one way and red. So, but to now live in a place that is more diverse and, you know, loves to educate people on queer history and looks out for other people, no matter who they are or what they choose to do with their life. And I do drag. Drag's fun. To just play a whole character, like a whole character that I made up myself. Like, I chose the name. I chose how we're gonna look, what we're gonna wear, what our style is, what songs we're gonna perform. Like, I built a whole character that I get to portray any way that I want, and it's fun as hell. It really is. Is it a lot of work? Fuck yeah. Is it expensive as hell? fuck yeah. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. Absolutely love it. Going on 3.5 years of doing it, it's definitely something that I want to do until, I can't do it no more. I'll do it in a wheelchair. Trust, mama, trust. So again, the answer is no. I would not restart my life. And that is the tea. The next question is, why is it better to tell your partner you cheated? Honesty, communication. I mean, that's a simple answer, to be 100% honest. I think if that is a mistake that you have endured in, you should tell said partner, because maybe that's something that y'all can work out. Especially because the moment you do it and start hiding it is the moment you're gonna do it again, because you can continue to hide it. To where if you do it and you say something to that person and, y'all work it out, like that, there's that chance that you probably won't do it again. Now, I do believe in the saying, once a cheater, always a cheater. My dad is a huge cheater. Cheated on my mom, cheated on my stepmom, probably cheating on the girl he with now. Like, it's just, some people are built that way. Others are not. So I say always be honest in a relationship and communicate, because the number one, most important thing in any relationship, whether it's a partner or a friendship or a family member or a coworker, is communication. If there's no communication and not everybody is transparent on what is going on in the current situation, then there's no room for anybody to have any feelings or opinions about it. So it just messes up the whole communication algorithm, in a sense, I guess. I don't know. Girl, tell your bitch that you cheated on them. And that's the tea. The next question is, do you prefer long or short hair? So if we're talking and speaking in the sense of myself, I am not a huge fan of long hair on myself. This personally is too long. She's a mess, I know. If I can bend my head down and I can put my hair in my mouth, it's too long. I don't like long hair, especially because I'm a drag queen, so I literally can put on and take off long hair whenever I want. So if I really wanted to go out, I can literally just glue down a lace and go out. Like, I have long wigs that I can wear. I just like short hair on myself. Out of drag, I like to present more mask. I prefer to, just to kind of give that differentiality between my drag and my outside life. I like to keep them separate as much as possible, because it's very hard to keep my persona completely separate from my life, but as much as I'm able to, I like to keep that separate. So I prefer short hair on myself. If we're talking about like other men, like my type, I would prefer short hair on them, for the same reason that I wear long hair all the time. I feel like I kind of have that opportunity to choose when to throw out that femininity with long hair. I am just attracted to men with short hair. I like more that gay blue collar look and that type. So I like that short fade buzz cut kind of deal, throw a 4 or a 3 on the top and a 2 or a 1 on the bottom, like throw you on a hat. That's just the type that I like. I'm not against men having long hair. Girl, grow your hair as long as you want. Just for me, long hair is a huge turn off, in a sense. Actually, fun story. So I actually met this guy a couple years ago, and if he watches this channel, he'll know exactly who I'm talking about. But I met him on my birthday. I met him in drag on my birthday, and he had long hair. And so I said hi to him, and I just walked away and minded my business. And then, like, months later, I met him again at a different bar, but this time he had short hair. And when I tell you, I thought he was the cutest one in the bar. Like, I was head over heels, like, said hi to him, like, sat and talked to him for a minute. And I actually didn't realize that it was him. He told me that he met me on my birthday, and I was like, what? And then he told me who he was, and I was like, oh, wait, I do remember you. He's like, yeah, you literally said hi to me and just walked away. So that, I guess if that kind of like helps, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I'm just here. I don't make the rules. I just play by them, okay? I don't even play by them. I don't even know what the rules are, but I don't make them. And being that I don't make them, that is the tea. So the sixth question is, what are important priorities for you at the moment? So at the moment, I have 3 priorities. A, being school, because if somebody doesn't know and y'all haven't been keeping up, I'm currently going through online classes at Southern New Hampshire University for digital marketing. I've been doing it for almost a year now, going for my bachelor's. And yeah, it's an experience. I'm not mad about it. We're pulling straight A's, so knock on that wood, because I've never pulled straight A's in my life. So how I'm doing it now, I don't know. But I guess I can say I pulled straight A's before I turned 30. My second one is definitely life, like bills and, you know, the things that are made to be a priority, or else, you know, we don't live. So yeah, that's another one. And my third one is drag, because drag is a huge part of my life, and drag is a whole job in itself. But also I've come so far in my drag, and my drag has progressed so far as it is, that I'm super excited to see where it goes from here, and I can't. There's no opportunity to step back from it. So that's definitely a third priority for me. So those are my top 3 priorities. At the moment, they could change any day of the week, any hour of the day. My priorities are like my ducks. Okay, my ducks are nowhere to be found, and that's the tea. So the 7th question is, do you already have plans for your next birthday? Yes, I do actually. I'm in the middle of paying off a cruise that I booked for my birthday in November this year. And actually my birthday, I will be celebrating my birthday in Cozumel. We will be porting in Cozumel on my birthday. I decided, with all the crazy going on since January, that I do not want to celebrate my birthday here this year. I'm going to be turning 29. Like, I need to go into my last year of my 20s with a bang, and we're about to be boomed here in the States. So I'd rather not be boomed and go get banged on a cruise. I also just realized how that sounded, but that's also the tea. So the 8th question is, single? Question mark? Yes, very single. Do I want to be single? No, I do not. But I'm gonna be 100% honest. Birmingham's not the dating scene. Birmingham is definitely the hookup scene, which is not a bad thing. Like, you know, I like me my little tizzy here and there, especially because I'm single. Like, you know, we do what we need to do. But I would like to not do that. I don't do it a whole lot, but I would like to not. I would like to wake up in the morning to someone in my bed, but you know, men in Birmingham don't want to do that. So we're actually gonna plan to move here in the next couple of years to somewhere that's gonna be more sustainable for a settled down life, rather than the party hookup life. Yeah. And that's the tea. The 9th question is, do you prefer straight or curly hair? So again, we'll start with myself. I prefer straight hair on me. I love a nice straight hair. Even in drag, I don't have a whole lot of curly hair. If I do, they're more like long curls. But which I do love a nice, like, elegant, like, wavy or long curly hair. But I love a straight hair. I don't know what it is about straight hair, but I love straight hair. I love that my hair grows straight. I literally have to do nothing to it. It's just naturally straight, unlike me. So that's funny. I turned out not straight and my hair did. And that's literally the straightest thing on me. And that's the tea. Number 10 is summer or winter. And that's summer. I hate the cold. I moved from Michigan to Alabama for said reason. And then this year in Alabama, it got cold. And I was lied to. I was deceived. I thought I was moving away from the cold. But the cold popped up 4 years later for me. 3 years later, actually. So, yeah. I prefer the summer. I love to be tan. I love to go swimming and all that fun jazz. And I love to be outside with no shoes on. I hate shoes. I hate things on my feet. If I could do everything barefoot, I would. And the only time I can do that is summer. So summer. Duh. Who likes winter? Who wants to be stuck inside during the cold, being cold? Like, I want to choose to stay inside. I love being outside. I was forced to be outside as a kid. I remember when my mama locked the door behind us. I remember actually, I put this tea down real quick. So I actually have this scar right here on my hand. So this is actually from a handsaw. So me and my brother, when we were like teenagers, my mama locked us outside, as always. And we were outside in the woods because our parents didn't come and babysit us. Like, we got to go do whatever we wanted. At my dad's house, we got to literally run the town on our bikes, like, and do whatever we wanted. Like, but me and my brother decided to go out in the woods and start cutting some things down with a handsaw, and I sliced my hand. And I remembered that because back in the day, if mama locked the door behind you, don't try coming back in this house, especially because she's probably trying to clean it. So we would not go knock on this door. So we're sitting here trying to wrap this finger up and everything. We're outside. An hour later, she unlocks the door, so we go back inside, and I done sliced my hand. That's how we grew up, kids. And we weren't stuck inside playing video games all the time and all that ish. So yeah, that is the tea. And the last and final question number 11 for the 11th episode, is fries or ice cream? So this question was actually asked on the preferred channel in our new news segment, which you guys should go check out and watch. We do a spot for questions where her and I both pick a question off our own lists, and then we have a preferred question from someone of our choosing that sends a random question in. And so this was actually my question for the most recent episode, fries or ice cream. And I said one, and then I was like, but like, you can't just pick one, because fries, I love a nice crispy fry, like when I'm sitting here watching TV at like dinner time, or even just like a snack. But then I also love a nice cold bowl of ice cream at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm still up. You know, like, they are both such great snacks, really. Because I eat fries as a snack. But they're great. They're better at different times. So like, I can't specifically pick one, especially because I'm a night owl. So like, I'm usually up anyways at 3 a.m. So if I have ice cream, I'm probably always gonna eat ice cream at that time. But I'll also eat the whole tub in one sitting too. So, because I barely eat ice cream. So when I do, I eat it. And that's not the ice cream, but that's the tea. So that wraps up the Q&A segment of the Valentine vlog. Thank you for watching another episode with us. And again, I do apologize that this is late. We are going to do some rethinking about the channel and vamping it, because with everything that I'm adding to my plate, it's just the YouTube has kind of just dropped down just a little bit. So I'm in talks with myself about doing a once a month video rather than twice a month, especially because I want to continue the vlog style, but I had to have things to do to be able to vlog. So, and there just hasn't been a whole lot going on. So I'm probably gonna just drop it down to once a month, to be able to allow things to happen, to be able to go out and vlog. So yeah, which is great because April, it already has things coming up in it. May already has things coming up in it. June is Pride Month. Like, we're about to kick off. Like, I think this is just a slow period at the moment. You know, it's January through, well, not even January, February and March is just meh. So yeah, that's what we're gonna probably do. There will definitely be an announcement in my next video about the official plans and all that. They're just still in the process. But neither here nor there. Thank you for coming and watching another video with me. Make sure to follow all my socials at Amber_V_Valentine on Instagram and TikTok, and Amber V Valentine on Facebook, as well as make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and to these videos to see more. And make sure to share. Whoa. That didn't sound like share. Whoa. So yeah, make sure to share. And we're getting into YouTube Reels, YouTube Shorts, because the YouTubers like to watch YouTube Shorts, I found out. I've gained like almost 15 followers just from YouTube Shorts, so slay. So make sure to check those out. They are typically ones that I post on my TikTok and on my Facebook and on my Instagram. I just post the ones on YouTube a different time than I post those, to kind of like give it its time, and to give the YouTube video itself its time as well. So yeah, make sure to do that, and make sure to turn on them notifications for a new video. The next video will be out in 2 weeks with updates on future plans for the channel, and we will see you then.
Memories of our history, hands together, hand in hand. Accomplished smiles, passionate looks, a connection that has no explanation. Valentine's Day, day of love. Celebrate love with those who make us dream a sweet year.